is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. Life, 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 life. This is the rhythm of the night. 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 This is the rhythm of the night. 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 This is the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of the night.
One more drink, she said. I think I'm losing my head now. Tonight will make bad memories. One more drink, she said. We know there's no turning back now. We love to make bad memories. One more drink, she said. I think I'm losing my head now. Tonight we make bad memories. One more drink, she said. We know there's no turning back now. We love to make bad memories.
Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that mashup as much as I did. I was kind of hoping maybe for another 60 seconds or so. Anyways, I'm super excited to be here with you all tonight. It has been a true hot minute since I've been live here in this group. And I just want to say hello to all of the existing subscribers to the BizKit. Hello to everybody who's been in this space, checking it out for a little while. And a big hello to all of our new members who are starting to hear about the BizKit platform. So I am Angie Raymond. I am the creator and the founder of the BizKit, and I'm here tonight to share a very exciting update on all the things that are the journey and the story of this epic platform that is now really starting to gain some traction and starting to serve the community of network marketing, specifically network marketing team leaders and their entire organization. So tonight I am going to, especially for the sake of those who maybe are seeing this for the very first time, what I'm going to do is a very quick overview of the whole platform itself. Then I'm going to dive into what I think is the piece de resistance, the big thing that is actually going to call in the masses, I believe, to this BizKit platform. And then I'm going to share a little bit of a demonstration on that piece and refer you back to demos of the other areas of the functionality within the group here. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And there we go. So one of the things I like to start with is really, what is the problem that the BizKit is here to solve, right? And I think that many of us that are here in this space have been attracted to learning about the BizKit because you have found some level of success in network marketing. And now you're looking to duplicate that success and streamline that success and help create a layer of leadership that experiences similar success. So what I have done here on this slide is kind of given you some highlights on what I believe to be some of the areas that are what I would consider to be pain points for us as leaders in the network marketing space. So one is oftentimes our team, even ourselves, can feel very scattered in our day-to-day routine, not knowing exactly what activities are important, what activities to focus on. Having to point our teammates, or even being the teammate that needs to refer to different groups, to different apps, to go here for this, to go there for that, in a disconnected kind of way. Losing contacts. I just posted something the other day, and it was a pretty popular engagement post. How many of you can relate to flipping through your messenger and going, oops, I forgot about that person. Let me circle back, right? People are excited to join, right? You've got all this energy, brand new people coming on board, but they just don't seem to engage off the starting mark, right? Gaining momentum, but you can't keep it. Too many meetings, too much time spent on the same training over and over again. It's great to be engaged with your team, but sometimes if you can automate or, prevent duplication, it's a very good thing. Again, too much time answering the same questions. The chat notification is dinging, it's dinging. And, the following week we had the same questions with a new stream of people coming in. They had the same questions that the new people had last week coming in, right? And at the end of the day, we take on too much as leadership, and we end up feeling burnt out and overwhelmed and losing the joy that we joined this industry for in the first place. So what is TheBizKit? It's a one-of-a-kind revolutionary platform. It is truly a one-stop shop designed to streamline your business, fully customizable, that's going to position you ultimately to create that layer of independent leadership who are ready to run towards their success because of the system and the experience that you have now put into a system and created for them to do just that. I'm going to go over some of the highlights of what is currently live, and I would encourage you to check out the featured post and take a look at some of the previous demos if you want a deeper dive on some of this functionality. So right now we have a very intuitive, interactive, drag and drop prospect management system. It has a completely defined sales process in it. So your entire team will know exactly what their next step is in the sales process and have embedded training throughout every step of the process as well. A one-stop shop for scripts, links, graphics, videos, easy access to everything that you need, right there at your fingertips. Again, a defined and customized sales process. So really important for people, when they have a hot lead, they want to be able to know, okay, what do I do? I have somebody who's interested. What do I do next, right? Having this contacts and sales flow is going to take away that in that moment, looking for direction, looking for advice, looking for that next step. Not anymore. Everything is right there at their fingertips, intuitively, in the moment they need it to close the sale right there and then. Mentoring and coaching at a totally different level, because now you have visibility into what your team is actually doing. Embedded training, so everywhere you turn in this system, you as the leader have the ability to embed videos, graphics, scripts, you name it. It is unlimited, and so much more. Okay, there's so much more that is currently live. We have a couple hundred active subscribers who are currently using TheBizKit to run their business today. Phase 2 is around the corner. We are definitely before year end. I'm thinking somewhere mid-November, late November, we will have the full phase 2 functionality. What does that mean? That means you're going to have a completely gamified experience of an activity tracker. So you're going to be able to define a complete mode of operation, letting your team know exactly what the income producing activities are and setting a business standard for them so they know exactly what to do when they show up to work their business. They know exactly what they need to focus on, and they have a tracker and accountability to themselves to meet the goals to which they set out to do for themselves. Automated power hours and activity blitzes. I think this might be my favorite part of the activity tracker. I'm not going to get into the details of this, but you get the gist, right? It's basically going to be automated in the system. After the power hour is over, the leader is going to get a report of all the people who showed up and all the activity that was banged out in that power hour. Super exciting. This is the piece I want to share with you in just a moment. It is the revised free rep profile. So I'm going to get to that. but it is basically a new rep onboarding system. So in their first 30 days of business with you, they're going to have access to a step-by-step, handheld, fully embedded training, knowing exactly what they need to do to get off to the best start possible. You are also going to have access to create launches inside the Launchpad. These launches can be used for company competitions, for trips, for rank up sprints, new product launches, whatever you want to create that sequence of activity, you can do that inside the Launchpad. We're going to have a company-wide notification panel. So as people are actually achieving their goals, they're going to be celebrated, and the entire organization is going to get notified that so-and-so has just finished their stories and reels for today, or, they just got a new customer, or, whatever it is that we're celebrating. Everyone is going to be infected by that and inspired to do their own work, right? And again, so much more is coming. The future of this platform is truly up to you, the people. This is a platform that was designed by a leader in network marketing. I failed to reference this, but for those of you who don't know, I spent 25 years in the high-tech world as a corporate executive. I left my corporate career in June of 2019 to pursue my then 15-year career in network marketing on a full-time capacity. It has now been 2+ years. Oh my God, I think it's closer to 3 now, that I have been a full-time network marketer. It's 2 years that I've dedicated to creating the BizKit for you guys. But the future is really up to the subscribers, the user community. I am building a platform for the people. So here's just a few ideas that the advisory board has come up with. And I'll talk about how you can be part of the advisory board too by being an early adopter. But here we're going to have dashboards, we're going to have reporting, we're going to have an even easier collab space, integration to social media. This is a big one. So imagine yourself being in Messenger, being on Facebook, having somebody, interact with your story and sending automated messages, whether they said yes or they said no to the poll. How about adding prospects directly to your BizKit sales funnel directly from Facebook? What about being in Messenger and searching on special tags for all the people in your Messenger and being able to broadcast a message out? Maybe it's a reminder that a live is coming up in 15 minutes and you've tagged all the people that you've invited to that live. And now you can, with one click, be able to remind everybody to show up in 15 minutes for your live. That's super exciting. Personalized bio cards. So think like, when you share your opportunity, there's a certain, sequence of things that you want to share, right? So imagine when you subscribe to the BizKit, you're going to get your own personalized bio card, like maybe even a QR code that shows your prospects the opportunity with a single click, right? Automated generated graphics. So I don't know how much time you spend in Canva. I spend a ton of time creating welcome graphics, rank up graphics, event graphics, product graphics, whatever it might be. But there's going to be some pretty slick ways that we can create some rank up graphics and some welcome graphics for the entire team. And again, so much more is coming, but here it is. Here it is. The revision to the new rep profile. So basically, imagine you being an elite influencer, and every single member of your team has the ability to invite a brand new rep. So anyone who joins your company in your team is going to get, with the click of a button, invitation to a 30-day exciting and interactive onboarding tool. Okay, we've got a demo of that onboarding tool in the group. You can go and search for it under the featured guides. Access to all of your embedded training. Think boards. I know a lot of us, I myself, used to be a boards queen. Think boards, but without the limitation. Think boards, but the ability to actually sort, search, intuitively find very quickly what it is you're looking for, right? So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And every single person, including that new teammate, has a unique referral link so they can invite their brand new teammates into the exact same experience. So what this means, guys, is as a leader, whether this new person is on level 1 direct to you or whether they're on level 100, they're all going to get an equal experience, an equal opportunity to launch their business. This is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. And it's free. Every single new teammate is going to get this epic experience like nothing I've ever seen in this industry. I promise you, you're going to blow your teammates' minds when you implement this part of the solution. Okay. So here's a little wrap up. Here's some highlights of why I think every single network marketing leader in this space should be a part of the BizKit. You want to be part of something epic. This is not like anything you've ever seen that's out there. First and foremost, take your business and your team to a new level. You might have some rockin' systems. They might even be automated, but I can assure you, I have worked with very high level leaders, even organizations like corporately, and I can tell you their minds have been blown. I've heard on numerous occasions, I didn't even think it could be done that way. So I really encourage you, even if you think you've got everything streamlined, you probably do. But what if it could just be that much more epic for your people? You really should explore it and see if it is, right? Be part of something the industry's never seen. You could be first to bring it to market. And with being first to market, you also have an opportunity to take advantage of the affiliate marketing program. So every single personal referral you make, you're making 20% of their subscription fees forever, right? As long as they're a subscriber, you're going to make that 20%. Create a true platform to celebrate each other and leverage markets like never before. So even if, let's say you're having a conversation with another top leader in another company, and you guys have created these incredible relationships over this time that you've been in this industry. And what happens is, we create these wonderful dynamic connections, but neither one of us are really ready to make a pivot and join one another. Well, imagine after, creating that relationship, creating that trust, now you have the ability to say, hey, you know what, Susie, I think you should take a look at the BizKit for your team. I think it would be absolutely amazing for you to take a look at this and share it out with them. Now you've got something that keeps you and Susie even more tightly connected. And now you can start monetizing on networks without having to ask them to make a pivot and come to your company, right? So this is pretty exciting part of it as well. And now I want to talk about the options for you to take action. What does it mean for you to become an early adopter of the BizKit today? Well, it means that you would need to become an elite influencer, and I'll share with you in a second what those membership options are. But if you become an elite influencer today, you will actually have the ability to have a fully customized, with full leadership capability. That's what the elite influencer role is. You can have a complimentary discovery call with me to help you get your, business practice down, set your sales model up. I can give you a walkthrough of how that works. And here's the big one. If you refer 10 elite users, you will get lifetime access to the BizKit for free. Now, these users have to be personal and they have to be active, okay? But that's a big one. And we have a number of people who are this close to achieving this. So I'm really excited to know who's going to be the first. Be one of the first people, first to market. Position on the advisory board so that I have an advisory board where I run by ideas. What's the next feature we want? How do we want to do this? What color do you want here? What do you want this name to be? It's really an interactive and fun group to be a part of, and that's optional. And have a spotlight on our website as an early adopter, so you can have why you're part of the BizKit, but also who are you, and a link out to connect with you as well. So that's some of the perks of what you would get by becoming an elite influencer. And here on the website, TheBizKit.com, you can see all the different options, the different role types. So here you've got the elite influencer with all the different, features of the elite influencer. I just went over the limited time offer perks with you. There is a one-time fee of $499. It's a one-time fee. That gets you access to be fully customizable, embedded training, everything, absolutely everything, and a monthly fee of $39.99 for up to 100 users of the new teammate. And right now we have 50% off subscriptions until phase 2 is fully deployed, so likely by year end. So right now the elite influencer is only $19.99 a month. You guys, that gives you access to give every single person that joins your team a free onboarding system and access to your entire training system. Unbelievable, right? I can't say prices are going to stay this way forever, but they're what they are today. So take advantage of it. A team leader is basically somebody who can leverage an elite influencer sales model or an out-of-the-box sales model. You have the ability to see your downline and run your full business. Then there's a rep. This is basically somebody who's not building a team, who has no interest in seeing their downline and what activity they're working on. And then, of course, we have the new teammate, which is coming soon. It's probably going to be here, I'm going to say, within 10 to 15 to 20 days. Okay, 20 days max. I'm going to say 10 to 15 days. This whole feature, including the onboarding system and all embedded training revision, is going to be here. Okay. We also have a free affiliate option. We can talk about that if that interests you. You don't want to be a user of the BizKit. You just want to refer it out. We have that option as well. So I'm just going to stop share here. And actually, no, I'm not going to stop share. I'm going to reshare again. And I'm going to show you exactly what that new rep launchpad and embedded training looks like. Okay, so this would be the landing page after they get invited in. So a click of a button from an existing user of the BizKit will send off a welcome email to that brand new teammate. They're going to say, whatever they want to say in the welcome. Click here to create your free account. After they've created their free account, validated their email, they're going to land on a control center that looks something like this. They won't be able to access the contacts and sales flow because that requires a subscription. They won't be able to access the activity tracker, also requires a subscription. They can't access customizations. That's only available for elite influencers like you. And then they'll be able to see training and they'll be able to see the launchpad. I'm first going to show you the launchpad, and I'm going to show you in a demo environment. So this is what it's going to look like. Are you ready to kickstart your business? Yes, initiate launch. Here you're going to see, and again, this is all customizable. I mean, right down to the colors, to what links you want to display, what the steps are going to be, what the titles of the sections are going to be, how many sections you have in here. But for demonstration purposes, let's pretend you have a business that has a certain number of steps you want your people to do in their first 24 hours of being in business. Watch a welcome video, start a list, commit to your social media launch, all those things. And by start a list, I just mean create a network, right? Make sure that you've got a network of people to expose your opportunity to. As they click these things, we're going to celebrate with them, throw it up into the notification banner so the whole team can see that Sally just knocked out her first 24 hours in business. Then down here, we have a social media launch. So every day for 7 days, we're going to tell them exactly what they need to do. So day 1, create a curiosity post and invite your first 5 people to your launch party or the next event. Now, in here, each of these are going to be hyperlinked. So they're going to click on this create curiosity post, and it's actually going to give them some ideas for curiosity posts, for example. Day 2 is going to have a different set of activity, so on and so on. So as they knock out these things, it's going to continue to celebrate them, push notifications to the banner, and have all kinds of fun doing it. Okay, time sensitive. We can ask them any questions we want to, whether it's, their why, what their dream income is, their favorite color, their favorite flower, whatever you want to ask, you can ask. We can have a 30-day content calendar here as well. They click on this and they're going to have, everything at their fingertips. No more excuses at all, not knowing what to do when they start the business. Now I'm going to show you the training. So here is the embedded training. So every single person that joins your team is going to have the ability to see this training. So this is just an example. Let's say they want to look for compensation plan training. They would simply search comp, and there's the compensation plan training. They click on it, and now it brings them right down to the information they want to see, right? What if it's the team calendar? Maybe they want to see the team calendar. Oh, there it is, team calendar. Click here, now the team calendar comes up with the Zoom links, the passwords, the times. No more 5 minutes before, everybody frantically looking for the Zoom link, looking for the password. This isn't working. What time is it again? It's all right here at their fingertips. Maybe you want to put graphics. Right? Here's welcome and rank up graphics. You can have product graphics. You can have whatever you want, guys. Sky is the limit. This is absolutely unlimited what you can do with this training. All the training that is embedded into each of the tools. So if you look at the tool contacts and sales flow, you have the ability to embed training at the specific step of the process, right? So if you want to teach people how to effectively use an ATM group, they click on that little silver circle, and here's the information in here for the ATM group. But for the brand new teammate who's using this for free, so again, contacts and sales flow requires, so this is where you're going to add, all of your contacts, right? And you're going to be able to drag those contacts through the sales process, right? Until they're a customer or they're a business partner. But this functionality is optionally upgraded to a paid subscriber, right? A rep or a team leader has access to the contacts and sales flow activity tracker and the extended launchpad. But the free teammate, we're going to take all that embedded training and put it into this tab right here. So you can see they can still search, they can still find approaches and scripts and, all the things. So I'm super excited, guys, to bring you this revised plan. My goal is really to empower and equip that team leader to stand out as a leader, and ultimately to have every single teammate on your team feel empowered, feel like they have the confidence to step into making that offer. And once they make that offer, they're going to know exactly what to do as their next step. Everybody's going to feel excited. They're all excited to get in there and actually do the work, and really be affected by everybody else's celebrations and everybody else's wins. So again, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this community. I welcome all of our new members. I'm super excited to be here, to be sharing this incredible journey with you all. And of course, if you have any questions, if you want to drop them as a comment in the group, but also feel free to reach out, pardon me, to the person who invited you or directly to me with any of your questions.